How's everyone doing? Yeah. So this is the Andrew Loomis method. Should have been a link, free book that's online. Tons of great information on how to draw heads, starting with basic circle, showing you how to tear it down, build it up. So please remember, I've been drawing characters a long time. I naturally distort. Don't get overwhelmed. I'm going to start off getting the basics. This is for the foundation and the fine tuning. Enjoy and listen for that transition. All right, here we are. We got a blank sheet of paper. We're gonna start learn about the Loomis method. This is just like a prelim or a preliminary. I'm just going to be sketching it out, getting the ideas of it. So with the Loomis, Andrew Loomis, what he liked to do was he liked to start with a circle, and then basically it's like a biscuit. He cuts the ends off, and then he cuts it in half. So see here, I got a circle, I cut the ends off, I cut it in two ways, half one way, half the other way, and that starts giving me the location where everything needs to be. All right, the nose is just above the circle. You see the T there. Nose just above the circle, mouth just underneath that where the circle ends. So that gives you the basics of where it's supposed to be. So you can see how I'm starting to draw the mouth, draw the nose. It's a refinement. You're going down. It's not like Pam, you get it one and done. So I got the ear going, I got the eyes going, and I am drawing the face, 3/4. 3/4 is a more interesting way to go about it. You can go straight forward or to the side. The cool thing about this is that starting with the circle, you can basically start any angle you like if you know what you're doing. This is just, you are just getting the basics. I bit my tongue. So you can see here I'm getting the eye, I got the catch lights. I'm even shading the eye. Those people that don't shade the eye, yes, there's still a shadow in the eye. Let's shade the eye a little bit. And I'm going, and remember the planes from the other resource that I gave you that was online, where the shadows are going to be. Lightest from the top, shadows are going to be at the bottom. We got to think about how our cranium is a little bit of a ledge, so it's going to be shadow underneath there, underneath the nose, underneath the top lip, and underneath the bottom lip. Notice how I'm right-handed, so I went from left to right, and when I started shading so I can have that nice symmetry going along in there, so I got full view of what I'm drawing and keeping all of it in a nice progression. So I'm drawing the lips. See, I got a shadow underneath the lips, kind of shadow underneath the nose. You're going to notice me working on this entirety. I'm going to go back to other places and even stuff out. You want to really look at your drawing while you're drawing it and focus in on those smaller spots and get those done. And you want a nice gradation. You want a shadow, you want a mid-tone, and a highlight. You're thinking about where the face curves, because you're kind of still breaking down those face shapes and the basic shapes and thinking about how the light is hitting the cheek, how the light will be hitting the nose, the lips, the chin, and so forth. So how I darken that area underneath, you can have a nice contrast, get real dark to real light, and with that, then shortly thereafter, the shading. So here I got the cheekbone. Notice the cheekbone goes either right towards the nose or it goes right to where the mouth is. That's how you know where to take the cheekbone. It's either to the bottom of the nose or right through the mouth is the main where that cheekbone will connect. You're not going to connect it there, but you're going to have that hint where it goes there. So you get that nice symmetry, you get that nice flow. And all you see is my ring, and there we go. So now I'm getting the hairline, I'm putting stuff in. I'm just making this up as I go. I'm going to give her dark hair, and I'm going to add more shadows. Again, the cranial mass right here still is going to have a shadow. Light is at the top, shadow is going to be at the bottom, right where the brow starts. I'm going to do on both sides. I'm getting the hair in there, and see, I know this is going fast, but you can see the refinement. I'm still going back over areas, I'm mapping out areas, and fine-tuning it as I come along. I'm not just hitting it once and leaving. I'm hitting it once to work on some other places, and then go back to it so I have a nice unity all the way around. And I'm working constantly on the entire drawing all the way around. See, I just went back down to the neck, to the chin. You'll get a better looking image, you'll get a better looking product if you continuously work all the way around the image. You start in one place, but you always come back to it and fine tune it. Fine tune it, go back and forth. I'm going back to the eyes, the cheeks. I'm using my eraser as a tool where I'm erasing things to get the highlights so I can really get the image to pop. Look at it from a distance. You can tell that it's a lot better looking from this distance than when I had it really close up, showing you what I was doing with the pencil. Your eyes blending all that stuff together. The average distance to view any art piece is about 7 feet. Alright, so get working. Loomis method, starting with a circle, cut it in half twice, cut off the sides like it's a biscuit, and that gives you the placement of the nose, mouth, and ears.